ẹ wò mí the comment Jagaba Buhari náà ní certificate now kí ló tẹ̀ ní kí Tinubu lọ forge certificate just give us your WAEC not to go forge certificate kí ni Mr. Abraham sọ we don't tell Jagaban now to support Yoruba nation he refused he support Yoruba nation I think I need to wash it kí n gbé sẹ́yìn mi Jagaban bàbá Jagaban kí ló dálẹ̀ báyìí ní sọ́kọ̀ máa jẹ́ kí everybody máa and Yoruba people are meant to be very, very well-educated people. How did we get to where people are now forging their certificate? Which kind of nonsense be this now? I don't think that was almost the same thing. Tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọmọ ìyá Adédọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọkọ̀ lọ́ọ̀gì ibi tí mo ti fẹ́ dídọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ wá parí. Àná ní ìṣẹ̀jẹ̀ ká dídọ̀dọ̀. Sọ̀rọ̀ má bínú wọn. Kóròrò yẹn kọ́kọ́ gbá díẹ̀ lò. Kóròrò yẹn Baba Jagaban. These are some of the new words that is being produced somewhere in America. You'll be hearing more of them, and I'm being sent a couple of them. So a lot has been sent to me with my new like this. So Itimo Wanijo Sunday now. They've sent few to me. So they want me to start looking very smart in Yoruba Nation as the ambassador for Yoruba people. So these one are produced in America. This is good for the winter. You know me, I have this one. This was produced in UK by one of my brother in Manchester. I need to tell him to give me another one. You need to produce another one, you see, with this, Yoruba Nation and Koikimedia. So, and I'm the brand ambassador for Yoruba Nation. Me and Igbowo and Baba Kitoye. I'm Yoruba World Media and Yoruba Home Base Media and the YSDL. So, shall I like it? Shall I like it? Bye. Make her bring out this full original. Shall I like it? Ain't there one live show by Lumi? So, this is produced by, Omoluabi Apparel. Hashtag Omoluabi Apparel. So, they're going to be sending me more. I'm going to be putting them on. God is there, your back. Thank you so much. Let's talk about it. What is your plan for Yoruba National? What is my plan? It's not my plan. Are you not Yoruba as well? It's everybody's plan. It's everybody's plan now. The plan is when we have a country of our own, we can design things, we can start, talking properly, not the Nigeria, which is fake. Okay, like it, Yami Wura. And you can order from it as well on their website, which will be telling you the website as well. It's called the Apparel, and it's very, very nice. Anything from abroad is always like, even when they send second-hand clothes come Nigeria, it still go smell abroad. I remember when I was in Nigeria, and when my mom sent, clothes from London, I go to smell London. Do you have the same feeling? London. There's this kind of smell from this outfit I want to show you. So this is brand new. I don't know if you feel like they have it in different colors and all that. So we must continue to, I don't say, you guys are doing this so that to make money. Hey. Ben Yamiwura, each time I receive clothes from my mom when I was in Nigeria, I always smell it. It's got this kind of London smell. So not everyone plan is your guys planning. Oh yeah, definitely. Continue to stay in Nigeria and let Nigeria work for you. That's not my problem. Not here. Your problem is not my problem. If you want Nigeria, keep to Nigeria. I love the family. I think I should connect my Roda mic so that I can go me that. This is my Roda mic. Hello, mic check. Koikimedia is here talking about Bola Tinubu. Jagaba! Buhari no get certificate. Let's even say something. Taloniki Tinubu submit a fake certificate. Why submit fake certificate? Buhari was there. He only gave us fake because what Buhari tender going on? What did Buhari tender? And you, PhD holder, you cannot be president, you cannot be governor, you cannot be senator. Matiba Ipimugbe or get a sorry, Ororo sorry, make her play something, make her feel my play Latin by Kibubale enjoy it. So let me find something. What should we play? Okay, let me play Baba Kitoye, Professor Banja Kitoye. Emabino, because the laptop is right behind me. So Emabino, I know it's not appropriate like this. Banja Kitoye. He spoke. No fake result. Hey! Amadupe pa ni baba tó fún wa ní fake result o. Hey, Baba Kitoye. Imagine say you don't say you be professor and we can't find out say na fake. Hey! And your man knock me off. With the fake certificate, nothing will still happen to him. It is Nigeria now, Michwe. I know that's what I'm going to be talking about tonight. Somebody, Yami, that is how Dubai produce things in the country. Okay. So nothing is going to happen with Tinubu. He will still be the president for the next 4 years. Don't talk about 8 years. He's only there for 4 years. So let me give us, Baba Kitoye spoke at a particular event because I need to go on Friday though. So listen to this, enjoy it while I come back. It is Sarah reporter that owns it. So I they come. So when I come back, then we continue. Listen. You can't say, but listen. I'm going to switch on my light too. I'm saving electricity.
And it is their duty to guide and govern it in ways that are suitable for the nature of that country. If you do not do that, you will find the country going to pieces in your hand. The architect is an artist who builds who designs a house and does not take cognizance of the important factors in the circumstance. We build a house that will collapse. What type of soil do you have? What type of material is available? What type of workmen do you have? What type of technology do you have to get things together? If you do not put all of that together as an architect, you will put together a house that will collapse. And so my summary of the weakness, the failings, the disastrous failings of leadership in our country is that our leaders have never really asked themselves, what kind of country do we have? And how do we put it together to achieve success? The result is that we have gone from the very highest of our
big man, no, they chop,
to the wonder.
3 eggs.
The country can take
How much?
that Nigeria has taken.
How much more can a country take like Nigeria? Now 3 egg me go chop now. What do you expect? Big man like me go they chop 2 egg. Greg JS Master said Nigeria is not going anywhere. I didn't know that too. Okay, Mr. Perry. Good afternoon, everyone. Big man go chop 3 egg. You will see the cap made in Dubai. America so it's a new thing that they are doing. They're working on so many of these. It's also like a promotion for the Yoruba nation. So you see that, I'm on big apparel. Again, the Yoruba nation has a lot of online radio. I don't know, maybe some of you know about that. Download the apps, Yoruba Nation Radio. They have the Ilana Radio apps. Then we also have what runs Mutipano. I might be because I have to save electricity. Anyway. Then also we have a lot of online platforms. We have the Yoruba World Media. Yoruba World Media is the one that capture a lot of what Yoruba people are talking about. They tell you for me, I want you to be seeing the background like that. Some people don't like this Oyolokun. I don't know why. It's like a problem for them. So I'm going to play that video back. Do you think Nigeria is going to work? Put in the comment section. Me and
So I have seen this country.
Now 3 eggs at the chop. 3 eggs. Listen. Don't watch this one. Listen. Why are you looking at this one? This is this is the way I want break Nigeria. I'm a bad guy. This is the way I want break Nigeria. Break the yoke. And I don't want to make a breaker. Shake make a break the last one. Yes or no? Shaking for Mr. Tony Edges. Shaking for the last one. The last one, you're shaking for spiritually. Shaking for. How many people want to make a breaker? How many people want Nigeria to break? If you want Nigeria to break and you want me to break this egg, 1 minute. I go come, make I go put the dodo for fire at the cup. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, you don't think now. What is shh? I think about fire. I don't say shh. Oh yeah, come. Take a break. The last one. I want your damn alone. Kini badi mi so, ìyá mi bolu ati fe. Oh yeah, can break it. I want you to break. I think some people want to make a breaker. How many people want me to break the last egg? This is Nigeria. We want to break it. I've broken 2. Bishop Amata say break am. Are you sure, Mr. Bishop? You be Bishop now. Bishop no, they say make somebody break something. No. Ego me triple DRS. Dodomati di meji. Yemi Fatoke. Okay, let's put it this way. Anywhere in Southeast, you want to make a break Nigeria. This is Nigeria. In Southeast. I don't break 2. 2 day here. I say break am. Hey, yeah. TikTok people know what make a break am. They love Nigeria. Yami Titi Lokpe Olojo. So Ronnie, she make a break the last one. Make a break Nigeria. Make a break am. Go in. Eleni Oga break. Don't waste my time. Waste time. No, Koiki, Maju confirm a lot. Maju confirm a lot on the screen. No. Break am, make me free. If you want to break am, Joe. Mr. Tony AJ, fast, Jare. Oh yeah. Break the bombo clap country. So when we now break them, unfortunately, in an office see the egg. So when you break them, what happened is when people are saying when you break Nigeria, what is going to happen? Well, you cannot see the egg, but everybody will stay separately. But today, the reason why we are in trouble is when they do like that. Everything is mixed now. That is Nigeria now. So we must separate it. We must separate them because right now everything is on one go. So, this is content, Abby. You love this kind of content. You want me to make people laugh. This is Nigeria. This is how British cook Nigeria. Prepare Nigeria like that. Prepare. Everything was separate. Make I go look my plantain. Everything was separate. Igbo was like that. Yoruba was like that. Hausa was like that. British said, no. I don't like this. During the empire, during the colonial time, they said, no. Oh yeah, Mr. Babakito, it goes okay, Mumbo.
I was invited by the Republic of South Korea to give a lecture as part of the installation of their newly elected president in 1982. And I was to talk about the growing relationship between South Korea and Nigeria.
What happened, sir?
And all I could say.
Mumbo Baba. What happened is British people now they come mix everybody, mix us. We are fight Igbo people now bastard. Fight Yoruba people, they be Omali. Fight Hausa people, they be one way they chop money. Fight everybody. So they put everybody together. 361 ethnic group. Put us together. Fight each other, abuse each other. And one day, one Yoruba man become president, and we can't find out say now the certificate now forged. But Buhari said no get result. I don't know whether Jonathan get result because we thought say Jonathan a PhD. Fight each other. Come on the social media. This is what the British did. They put us together like this, and they can't say fight each other. Listen to Babakito, make I go find my egg.
Was of pride in my country. We were so far ahead of those people. All the rulers were there in the hall as I defended in the Institute of International Relations and National Security as I had my lecture. And I was telling them, It is not only oil that we can sell to you. There is a lot we can teach you. For instance, we have built some of the best, most successful universities in the whole world. We have built one of the most respected medical schools on earth. We have succeeded in developing our agricultural products and become one of the greatest producers in the world. Nigeria was the greatest producer of groundnuts in the world, the largest producer of palm oil in the world. It's the second largest producer of cocoa in the world. We have a lot to teach you. My country, Nigeria, has a lot to teach you. Today, South Korea is at least 1,000 years ahead of Nigeria. Nigerian leaders have succeeded in taking the wealth and the potentialities, the human material wealth, and the potentialities of Nigeria, and produce one of the desperately poor countries on earth. That is what we have done as leaders of our country. And why have we come to this condition? It is because our leaders have never really asked themselves, what kind of country do we have? What are its capabilities and possibilities and potentialities? What are its weaknesses? How do we manage the weaknesses? How do we accentuate the strengths? We've never done that. People go into politics because, it is a profitable thing to be in politics. It's also, it gives you ability and some chance to show yourself and become a prominent citizen and make money and become a great man. That's why our leaders go into politics these days.
When we have, slow down, Baba. You're going, sir. When we have our own nation, the way British put us together, that's what I'm doing right now. They put everybody, before we did chop sardine, before we go chop sardine, chop everything, chop sardine. We get water for, they get granite for north. We get water for Apapa. We get water for Undo. The Igbo people get water. They don't destroy them. That was why they killed, what was that activist that they killed? Called, Idoma Komuke. Kini Bobotok Panye. Ni Ken Saruwiwa was actually murdered because he said that the crude oil, they're using it to disturb, whatever, the fishery line, the river line in that side of the, country. So, again, this one are 3 fish. Make I first pour the, so, this again is Nigeria. Before, we did separate. This one, I go start with Hausa people. It don't the break. This is Hausa people. The northern part of Nigeria. It stays separate. They are enjoying. They get granite. They get everything. Everybody's enjoying. Everybody has different ways. We go buy granite from them. They go buy cocoa from us. The Igbo go do business. The Igbo can live anywhere. They go live in the northern region. Everybody was separate. British say, you why not they live separate? Put them there. Saying that one no good though. Why you no good? Maybe the two go stay together. We thought we have a territory divided. That one no work. Next thing, they carry another fish. No break. These one are the Igbo people. They move them like that. Igbo, they say, we don't want to go inside that ego. We don't want to go inside that ego. Not push us inside that ego. I don't like the northerners. I feel marry them. I feel do business. But not put us together. The colonial time say, why you no want to go inside? Go inside now. If you go inside, it's better for you now. I say, if I go inside, they go marginalize me. They go marginalize me. They're not going to let me be who I want to be. They say, no worry. When the two of you did together, it go work. The northern say, come. Igbo people, come. Okay, let's try it. They enter. The Yoruba say they get very intelligent. They be very intelligent people. Now put us together. Oh, they talk to our people. I don't know what happened for before 1914. As they put us all together, hey, the Yoruba people, they say, we don't want to go with Igbo people. They go take Lagos, so they go take Ondo, they go take Akure. They say, no worry. No, we don't speak the same language. We don't speak the same language. We are different. Me, when I want to go out, I go wear agbada. Igbo people know they wear agbada. Hausa people know they wear agbada. They say, oh, no matter. No worry, nobody. Tell them to learn about your culture. I say, they feel learn Yoruba culture. Oh, Igbo people come in and they go speak Yoruba better than Yoruba person. I wish we feel live together. Mo ti kúrò lórí dodo. Dodo no get bond. Ìyá mi kan fọ́ lológun jẹ́ ẹ̀ka sọ́mà. Mo ti yọ dodo, mo ti paná dodo. So they say, okay, maybe we stay together. Baba Akintoye come, they say, hey. They come put everybody together. They come add ororo, add everything. They come mix them again. Say, which kind of job be this? Baba Akintoye, oh yeah, continue the talk. Make I go fry the egg.
With a man who was determined to find out the direction that Nigeria should go in a systematic, scientific way. I'm referring to Tinubu. When he came out of prison in 1967, and he was determined to go back into politics, a number of us young people started to both come together and surround him and give him our services. And he was working for the greatest of Nigeria in a systematic and say almost scientific manner. That's how to rule a country. That's how to govern a country. You have a country of many nationalities. These are not immigrants into Nigeria, recent immigrants. The Yoruba, the Igbo, the Hausa, the Tiv and so on, are thousands of years old on this soil. They are not small immigrant peoples. They are thousands of years old in this land. They have built systems that have sustained them for thousands of years. And then you put them together as a country and you want to destroy all that they have built, all their sensitivities and their love of themselves and their pride in themselves, and constitute a country that is managed by the center by a dictatorial federal government, and you think it can work? It cannot work. It's impossible. It is impossible. If Nigeria doesn't speedily do what a lot of people, their voices may not be correct. There might be people talking from this side and from that side and so on. But if Nigeria does not take steps as a first important for Nigeria at all, not for development. I'm talking of the existence of Nigeria. If Nigeria does not take steps urgently to restructure itself and return to a federal system, the kind of federal system that we saw in the 1950s and up to 1965, Nigeria is very likely to break up.
Did you hear that? Nigeria is so likely to break up. Make I remove my fish. So when some of you are saying that Nigeria is not going to break, the question is, what do you think and why do you think it's not going to break? Is it because we are doing the right thing? Or is it because we are doing the wrong thing? Ask yourself, share the right thing, because the break. That means we must be doing the right thing. So let's go back and listen to Baba Akintoye. Baba, àgbáyé dalẹ̀ fún wa, a máa rí yín ní gbogbo ìgbà ni. Inú wa máa ń dùn tá bá ń gbóhùn yín. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè.
That's assessment of the situation. I'm a historian. I also happen to have been in your politics. But I talk from what I know. I don't say that your country cannot break up. It can break up. Any country can break up. The Soviet Union had the most feared government on earth by the middle of the 19th century, of the past century. The Soviet Union had the most feared government on earth. In 1982, I was in the Soviet Union as a visitor, and they took me to various parts of that country. I was in Tashkent in Uzbekistan for a few days, and I saw that the people were scared of the Kremlin. That was 1982. Less than 10 years later, those people who were scared of the Kremlin were already an independent country, no longer part of the Soviet Union. Any country can break up, and we must make sure that this country does not break up. The first thing to do that our leaders must do is that they must sit down expeditiously and restructure this country. We have no business in what we are now. The United Nations says we are one of the poorest and most unequal countries on earth. Some young Nigerians wrote a paper and submitted to the United Nations in 2008. You know what they wrote in it? They said the international boundaries of Nigeria constitute a circle within which nothing can grow or prosper. Nigerian young men are writing that about their country.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to eat in front of you, but I'm just going to show you that if we divide Nigeria, okay, this is my egg. Remember the egg we started with. This is my plantain. So when we divide Nigeria, don't worry, I cannot finish it. It's too much for me, even though I wanted 3. But I love it like that because I can have it later. So what we are saying is divide this country. Igbo, still like this. Yoruba like this. Hausa like this. So me, I want only Yoruba one now. I don't want to be in the country with Nigeria, with Igbo. No. Let them have their border. Hausa have their border. Everybody have their own border. Okay? But for now, we are having problem because we are in this union that is not working. It's dragging us back. It's dragging us back. It's dragging us back. And that's why we cannot eat 3 square meal. That is why we cannot eat proper meal. That is why we are not growing economic, security, healthcare. It's because of all this problem. You put everybody together. We are fighting each other. Divide it. Share. Let's divide it. Let everybody say separately. Okay? So now I'm going to be having my meal behind. Babakito still have about 4 minutes. So
our leaders have made a mess. We were playing the army. You can say, the military, they came and they concocted everything together and they destroyed all local initiatives and brought everything together and created. That's what they knew. I am not one of those who keep blaming the military. I don't blame the military anymore. You don't ask from the people.
And you have this one, to lock it in.
They thought it was good. We now know it is not good. We knew it was not good at the beginning, and we know it is not good. We civilian leaders, all after we took over from the military, to have said, thank you, young men, or thank you, boys, our soldiers, you've done your best, but your best is not what is good for our country. So we now go back to what is good for our country. That's what leaders do. That's what leaders do. We have no business being poor. We are a rich country. We are one of the richest countries on earth. In material and human resources, we are one of the richest countries on earth. Our leaders have taken the wealth, all the God-given wealth, and produced poverty from it. So the answer is clear. As far as Nigeria is concerned, if the leadership of Nigeria wants to regard themselves as leaders, then we need to get together very, very quickly to structure this country and let each section of the country develop its own resources and produce wealth for its own people. If we continue to go as we are going, this country, how much more can the country take than we are taking? Nigerians are now killing one another. Nigerians are killing one another. And some section of the country is now saying, we must control everything, and so on and so forth. One fellow wrote a paper that was circulated in 2014. It's chilling reading. He said, we must control Nigeria. We must be the British he said Allah through the British. I'm quoting him because I know the words by heart. It frightened me when I read it, so I had to memorize it. He said, Allah, through the British, gave us Nigeria in 1960 to rule and to do with as we please. And since 1960, we have been doing that, and we intend to continue. And if anybody tries to take that power from us, we shall kill, maim, destroy, and turn this country into the greatest refugee camp and bloodbath on the African continent. And the rest of you can grumble as much as you like. It doesn't change anything. That's 2014. That's the type of country we have come to. We don't have to come to that type of country. We can create a better country. And our leaders need to know that they are the artists painting the picture bad. They are the architects designing the house wrongly. They are the destroyers of our country. And they need to get together to get it done quickly. Thank you very much.
Oh, the first day that we signed up for Monday.com, our department was already able to connect our processes, our software. Actually,
you did listen to one central. No. Professor Banji there. That was a video of almost, that video was 5 years ago. Now, let me give you his latest update, the one he had with the media on Wednesday last week. I think I should have it. No, I think we should listen to our father that spoke to us on Saturday, another professor. So I'm going to...
One way professor of mathematics.
Let's listen. No, this was questions and answer. No, not that one. It might be no. I want to go back to Papa Kitoye's one. All right, let me go on the World Media and get that. Let's go on the World Media. Professor Kitoye's speech 6 days ago, yeah.
Sorry, Bobby.
Yoruba Nation declaration flag wa dání appeal síwájú gbogbo ayé kì í ṣe ní ṣe ní ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ayé láti máa ṣe ẹ̀yin náà lè máa wù àti máa sọ fún aráyé pé nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé o mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó jẹ́ Yorùbá homeland or home based media mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín náà ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ní mídíà tí wọ́n sí ní agbo kankan tó wà independent mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín Ọlọ́run ti fún wa ṣe Ọlọ́run á bá parí ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bí àtayọ̀. The news is that the nation self-determination struggle is growing stronger, bigger, more confident. Mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ṣe wàhálà nílé lọ́sàn-án lóru àwọn youth wa tán kórajọ tán káàkiri láti àdúgbò dé àdúgbò láti ìletò dé ìletò láti ilé dé ilé ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí wọ́n ṣe wàhálà yẹn káàkiri. Wọ́n ní ọmọ kan tó jẹ́ Ògbéyọ̀, òun ni lídà àwọn gbòkè ọmọ mi òkú iṣẹ́ ọ̀. Bá mi kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀, gbogbo àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀, gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe ìṣeṣẹ́ yìí láì bẹ̀rù láì padà. Mo kí yín o, ẹni sọ fún wọn pé bàbá wọn kí wọn o. Mo tún kí ẹni tó jẹ́ igbákejì tó jẹ́.
He died really suddenly of a heart attack.
Adverts. Let's take that advert out.
At the other side, any abroad in diaspora, Prophet Ologunloluwa, only leader àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa ní diaspora. Mo kí Prophet pẹ̀lú ẹkú iṣẹ́ náà. Inú mi wá dùn pé ẹ̀yin méjèèjì àtẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ abroad ní diaspora àtẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ ń ṣe nílé pé ẹ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ẹ sì ń ṣiṣẹ́ náà gidigidi. Ohun mi ló púpọ̀. Mo dúpẹ́ àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o. Ẹjọ́ ọmọdé bá máa dàgbà sílẹ̀ Yorùbá nílẹ̀ tiwa, ní nation tiwa, not Yorùbá, not Nigeria. Our own country, separate from Nigeria, prospering in the world, astounding the world with achievement and progress. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àwọn yòókù wà, even there are elders advisory council wa, àwọn arúgbó wọn padà. Náà bá ti ṣèpàdé ní time tó jọ wọ́n máa pè ní pé ìpàdé wa kọ́. Àrùn àwọn tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n arúgbó ní gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n lọ́mọ 98 years lára àwọn tó tó mẹ́ta márùn-ún àbí bíi mẹ́fà. Wọ́n rí professor 98 years, retired general 95 years, and so on and so forth. Gbogbo wọn náà ló já ìjà yìí, ọkàn wọn wà wípé kí àwa Yorùbá ká ní kọ́ńtì tiwa. Àwọn grow up in a Yoruba land so proud. The progress. They get the best of the African continent. That's what they know. Eléyìí tó wá rí olùdó wọn púpọ̀ wọn fẹ́. So wọ́n fẹ́ ká tètè ní kọ́ńtì wa ká padà sí ìkàtà àwa Yorùbá tá a jẹ́ ayé yìí. Ìdí ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀dọ́ fi máa ń yọ ní pé bàbá àjọ ọlọ́pẹ́ ṣe pàtàkì. Bàbá ìwọ rẹ̀ tó ń ṣe àbúrò yín látàtà. So mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn obìnrin wa tán kúrò àjọ. Tábẹ̀ sí ṣètò náà nílé àti ní diaspora. Iṣẹ́ ìgbàdà ó lọ gan-an. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan tí a ronú sí tẹ́lẹ̀ rí làwa ń ronú sí báyìí. Àbẹ̀sí ṣe nǹkan téèyàn bá ti jókòó tì tí ó padà ní díẹ̀. Àìsí àtúntò tó máa jáde sí i, àìsí àtúntò tó jáde sí wa.
Bàbá ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yẹn. That was last week Wednesday. Eléyìí tí kò kí àwọn tó wà lórí Facebook enjoy program yẹn mọ́.
To really revolutionary things.
Okay.
Ọlọ́run àti fún wa ṣe.
Aṣẹ́dùmarè.
Àwọn tó wá ń pè ní wọ́n sọ pé bàbá bàtà rẹ̀ ti ní pírẹ́sìdẹ̀ntì Nàìjíríà ṣé à ní stop self-determination struggle wa báyìí.
Ìfẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ bíbá dáadáa.
Èsì tí máa ń fún wọn ní pé àdóòdò lè stop self-determination struggle wa.
Kí ló dé bàbá?
It is growing stronger, bigger, and more confident.
Kí ló dé tá a lè stop ẹ̀?
Lè stop well.
Why?
Continue.
Okay.
Ìyẹn ò ní pé a reject the president.
Okay.
Àwọn tí wà tó ṣe president, no, we don't reject him. Congratulations. Struggle.
Ibi tó máa ń fọ́ wọn lórí lélẹ̀. Every time tí bàbá ìbá ti sọ pé we don't have any problem. Why should we have? You want to come out of a country. Why must we have problem with the president? It is the president that would have to have problem with us. Moki Mami wa Grandma Awone. I've had something and I'm very strong and we can run for a while. I'm in the house and I'm still going to take my nap. At least I need 2 hours nap before 6 o'clock. I normally have a nap. I work very hard. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm on Facebook. Maybe I should go and bring the other laptop. and connect. Anyway, I don't think you're going to play any more sound. So I can start the Facebook here. The only problem is when I start it here, they're not going to hear what Baba is saying. So let's go live from here. Well, when you go into Baba, use your camera. Yeah. No, not presenter. Use the XSplit camera. I use OBS for my software when I'm doing my full program. But I do know that a lot of you can do different ones as well. Where is the XSplit? We're going to go back to what Baba is saying in a minute. The question again is, why did Tinubu produce a fake result when he should have used a different result? At least one in my dragon, you see. But you actually put down a fake result. Abise kon ṣe fake result ni. Hey, grandma bi mi pé ṣé kò ṣe pé mo ti jẹ gbogbo Nàìjíríà. Yìí irọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ fún yín ní kankan. Èmi tọ́jú díẹ̀ o. Èmi ò jẹ gbogbo Nàìjíríà o. Dòdò nìkan ni mo jẹ o. Ẹ má bínú o. Mo parí gbogbo dòdò yẹn. Ẹ ò pé dòdò ẹyọ kan ni mo dín. So I only ate mo parí gbogbo dòdò yẹn. But Nigeria sì wà níbí báyìí. Igbo àti ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ilẹ̀ Haúsá tí Yorùbá nìkan ni mo store sábẹ́ ẹkùn mi kó lè máa fún mi ní energy. Ani wàhálà pé kì í ti pọ̀ jù. Aziz èèyàn ti Koikimedia easy dollar mo kí easy dollar náà mo kí Aziz ti Houston mo dẹ̀ kí easy dollar. So so Nigeria is still where it is. Thank you so much. Tony B says, Gear Master, which unite you they look for? Well, some people are looking for unite. Who is going to unite us? We are so divided that nobody can unite Nigeria. Unite Nigeria. Who is going to unite you? You know, let's go our separate ways. We will not be the last country, you know, to break. I might be no because I'm blocking the view. I'm writing the right up and put the date. 4th October. Moki Yatobi Miloma Moki elders of Yoruba people. Atamoti will support Yoruba nation. It doesn't matter as long as we continue. Our message must go straight into the universities. I said that yesterday. Every day is a different program for me. My focus is just Yoruba nation. Truth and questions be told. Thank you so much. I'm not going to be diverted from what I'm doing. Tinubu certificate, it has nothing to do with us. And I'm being honest. When we're just talking about it, it's just to reference about it. We told Tinubu, it says Emilokon. Is he going to make any changes? I don't know. I don't think so. So the question is not about Tinubu now. It's about the Yoruba people that are locked in that contraction. So I'm going to start with live now on Facebook back. Am I distributing as well? Thank you so much, those of you that are still with us. At least, you know, we see how far we go and then I can wind it down. If the lighting is not good, I'm also, So let's go back to Babaki a little bit and then I'm just going to do a little bit more talking and then we start winding down.
Struggled for another person 8 years ago and that person won. So it's a good thing. I think we want to.
When Baba Sorobai is always where they use it as a anytime Baba talks and reference to Bola Tinubu, people always take that as, hey, we know that this man is supporting Bola Tinubu. And the question is, should Bola Tinubu only right to be the president of Nigeria? He has the right. Number one, he says he has what it takes to be the president. He was out there campaigning. Yoruba people voted for him. Some Igbo people voted for him. Some Hausa people voted for him. Just like Jonathan had the right. Nobody, Showore has the right, but you didn't vote him now. Omoyele Showore also had the right with the right qualification. But you told Showore to go and start as a councillor or House of Reps or a senator because you didn't Showore as somebody that can run the affairs of Nigeria for you. So if you have not seen Sowore from that point of angle, when Baba Akintoye, Professor Adebanjo Akintoye, the oracle of our time, reference to Bola Tinubu at any time, it means nothing. That does not mean that he endorsed Bola Tinubu or he supports him. But Bola Tinubu is a Yoruba man. He wants to be the president. Why not? It's his right. Who am I to say that he shouldn't be the president? That is his own right. So all these dragging him with this certificate, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. The only thing you guys love to do is just on the social media, as far as I'm concerned. If this was happening in UK with Bola Tinubu, every one of us would be on the street protesting against him to resign. And that's a fact. People that are living here knows what I'm talking about. But because it is Nigeria, it's a different thing entirely. I wanted to bring the camera closer to me. And I hope, Facebook, the transmission went kukulenko. So we shouldn't think that because we are asking for Yoruba nation, and if Tinubu says he wants Nigeria, who am I to say he shouldn't want Nigeria? Oh, no, for Nigeria. Let him have Nigeria. He has the Nigeria now. And they are dragging him left and right. That is his problem, not mine. I'm not here to come and defend him. I'm not a spokesman. I'm the spokesman for CSR, Igbowosha, 24/7. If I did sleep, Igbowo call me, I'll be out. So when some of you are becoming like, I don't see Twitter everywhere, don't blow, blow, Tinubu fake certificate. If Tinubu was in America and this kind of information is with him, as probably he wants to be a senator in America, lie one if you get. But we're talking about Nigeria now. Everybody knows now. No be Africa. Okay, I'm asking everyone now. Do you think that it will make any changes? But what I want to do for those that are campaigner against Baba Akintoye is like, oh, anytime Tobati Soro Tinubu is endorsing Tinubu. No, he's not endorsing Tinubu. Tinubu is a Yoruba man. He wants to be the president. He's already the president. We didn't hold him from not being the president. Some of you say, oh, that was why the Yoruba nation was compromised. It is all lies. Nobody have any evidence to back that. It's all lies. I am one of the main core man of this Yoruba nation. I can categorically say that it is all lies. There's just all kind of what they call hearsay. Hearsay that the Yoruba nation was compromised because of Tinubu is all lies. They have no evidence to back that. They can't. If you ask them what is the evidence, they'll say Baba Akintoye, send congratulations message to Tinubu for being the president. Can you see the Ibaonshin think? It's all lies. Baba Akintoye and Igboho will never and have never compromised this mission. Most of you are just online. I was on the ground. Tiba Santi Kubaba ye sọ fún mi. Tiba sọ jáde. Gbogbo social media ma blow pátápátá. Bọ́láyé ebe ọkàn mi ló wà. A lot of you wants to know, but you can't because you did not put yourself to that situation to know. Yeah. So, Emma, I don't know. It is normal to congratulate him. Am I not talking about Tinubu every day? Oh, because Tinubu is now the president, I must avoid talking about him. I've told you the Yoruba nation struggle. The 3% and the politicians, go and hold them responsible for why we're still where we are today. That's all. Ooni of Ife is pleading with not just Yoruba, is pleading with Nigerians to be patient with Tinubu. I beg a paper. If you go into a paper, no. Do you know the power of Ooni of Ife? I saw today again in another headline in the Punch. I hope it's still there. It's in the Punch, the material. Ooni of Ife partner with China to provide 40,000 jobs for 40,000 jobs. 40,000 jobs that doesn't make any impact in one local government. I think I saw it somewhere. She didn't punch the material. All right, let me type his name on Google. Ooni Ife. Partner with China. Check Obama partner with China. Hey, Dako, come on. Yeah, only People's Gazette, 5 hours ago. Headline: Ooni partners Chinese company to create 50,000 jobs in Osun State. You understand the content? So, one minute first bank. I, Olayomi Koiki, are the core member, insider for this Yoruba nation. At least from Nkotimo direct from Nobisi the BSA, whispering. Nobody has a confirmed information if you are not sitting with the person. I sent my mom Tibafi pass message Sigbo. But Timon discuss because I know the WhatsApp they say it's encrypted. But if I think that it was needed for me to send my mom, I have sent her to Benin Republic because Igbo refused to let me come down. Igbo, no, you're not coming to Nigeria, to Benin Republic. Stay where you are. I don't need you to come down. So when they're talking about creating 50,000 jobs in Osun, it's good. Don't wrong. There's nothing wrong in that. You probably take 50,000 people off the job. China Overseas Technology Development Company Limited. China Overseas Technology. So it's just one out of many companies. It's just one out of so many companies in China. Akowa want to create 50,000 jobs. Can I ask Kabiesi, when he was in London, I was there with them. I covered that event opposite the parliament. I covered the event when Ooni of Ife came to London. Can't remember the year now, some few years back. I can tell you categorically from Awantowasi event here, one person will create 100 to 200,000 jobs in Osun State. From Auntie Mori ni event here, they will double these 50,000 jobs in Osun State. The Yoruba people do not understand that we are backwards. Like I said, there's nothing wrong in creating this opportunity for this will create employment opportunities for Osun indigenes. We are not Osun indigenes as at what we are today. We are Nigerians. That is a lie. So, the king of Ilefe, partner, handshake Not been image here. Adeleke there, On is there, shaking the partner Chinese, and then they're exchanging what are called MOU. And a lot of people will be so excited. Oh, they create 50,000 jobs through a partnership with Chinese. What a total disrespect for the Yoruba people. Ogunlisi, the man that owns a lot of empire, can create 500,000 jobs in Osun State if he's given and is not going to be a paddy way of business. It can create 500,000 jobs, direct and indirect. There might be no more pick and comment here. Shalom, my brother. Our Obas will do the needful, especially the high-class traditionals. So when we're sitting down here and saying that the Yoruba people needs to start thinking because of the long-term situation that we are in right now. The Oni of Ife, Obadeyeye Ogunwusi, Ojaja II, has signed a memorandum of understanding with a Chinese company to create employment opportunities for 50,000 Osun indigenes. Let's read through. The Ife monarch signed the MOU with the China Overseas Energy Development Technology on Tuesday in Elano, in Ile Ife, under a community and private partnership agreement. Take note of those words. Mr. Ogunwusi said the company would invest in agriculture, green energy, gold, lithium, and other mineral resources in Ile Ife. A lot of you sometimes, my program last night, naturally, as a journalist, I can link again with this mess. I didn't see this yesterday before I was doing my presentation. Hello, just 1 hour. I referenced a lot to Kabiesi in that broadcast. Shalom says, let me read what you said there quickly before he runs away. My brother Shalom says, and I quote, maybe the Oni is having investment in that Chinese company. No, it's not. It's just providing job for Osun indigene, Osun State. Not sure. How did we get to where we are today? Obale Yoruba. The governor. Chinese. Your picture, she handshake. I want to sign MOU for 50,000. And people are still going to be excited. Not 50 million, not 5 million. Michelle. Nǹkan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ Yorùbá men. Rẹ́rẹ́ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ Yorùbá gan. Let's continue. Agriculture. Green energy. Please stop any sorrow. Hello? Good afternoon. I'm on a live program at the moment. $50,000, yeah.
more that you're talking about. You know, normally we know our politicians to be of very highly dubious character. And only for all of it, it's not any different to them. It's not what's up. Go to Ilefe, for example, okay? You will find Chinese people every nooks and crannies of Ilefe. What are they doing? They are there exploiting people. You are promising to create a job by investing or encouraging or investing in people to start large scale or mechanized or farming on industrial scale. But at the same time, you are bringing Chinese people to Ilefe to go and destroy people's farmland in the search for precious stones. I mean, how deceitful is this promise of bringing investment through Chinese to Osun State? I'll tell you another thing. Chinese people, they work in Ilefe more or less like indigenous. The business that indigenous engage in, these are the same kind of businesses the Chinese are doing. Take, for example, borehole drilling. These Chinese people, they brought, a very heavy machinery for borehole drilling to the community, to this region. Okay? And what is now happening is you now have local people canvassing people who want to actually drill boreholes, and at the end of the day, giving the contract to Chinese people to come and do the job, just because the local people cannot afford to buy the machinery. If you truly want to, the last time I visited, I went. If you truly want to invest in people, what stops you from buying this heavy machinery for the indigenous to actually make a living from this opportunity? The list, I can go on and on and on.
I understand.
Talk to people who live in Ilefe, for example. You cannot walk 5 meters without coming in contact with Chinese people in heavy trucks, driving like mad people all over the town with police escorts.
Oh, wow.
You have local people driving their trucks while they sit to have the police sitting at the back of the pickup. Fully.
Oh, wow.
It is completely mad.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I wish I can go. I know I can go on and on and on and on and on. The rot that exists in that town alone is completely unspeakable. And then you have these people coming on the media, spewing sweet words to deceive people. But the people know exactly what is going on. No matter how much they try to, paint or dress their words on media. No, people are not that. We know what is going on. This monarch, and majority of the monarch in Nigeria, for example, or in Yoruba land, let me put it that way, they are not any better than the corrupt politicians. Their ways are not any better to the ways of these politicians who are soiled in corruption and all vices. I'm just going to stop here so you can carry on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow. I can see that the caller was really, because the line wasn't going to stop, I had to pick it up. But thank you so much for the contribution. We've not even linked what he was saying with Nigeria yesterday, which I'm going to come to that. Headline Tano only begs Nigerians Mukiyawa Felicia Jagbe, Mukiwenya Agbalagba, begs Nigerians to be patient with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But let's go back to this partnership between the Chinese Overseas Energy Development Technology Limited that took place in Ile-Ife yesterday under a community and private partnership arrangement. What are these Chinese organizations going to do? They need land to work with. Or Ife, or should we say the Ile-Ife community will arrange as many acres, to provide the lands. What are we expecting them to do in Ile-Ife? They will invest in agriculture, which we need. We need agriculture in large scale. Okay, Ile-Ife will be doing well. Osun State will be doing well, but Oyo State will not be doing well. Kwara State will not be doing well. Because I know that if they are going to do agriculture, it will not be the kind of agriculture that you're doing at the moment. It will be in a large scale, but they will need a lot of security. So they will draft military. I know of a particular farm owned by someone, an ex-military man, or Bifulani, no da, or my Yori Waleni. These farmland, I'm not going to tell you the state, just for security purpose. Bifulani, no, Kosibashili ni firepower too. You know why? Because this farm has a lot of expatriates working on it. And the guarantee that this company or this individual gave to the country, I'm not going to tell you the name of the country that they've drafted them from. The guarantee was that everybody must return back to their country safely. How many of us can afford such? Heavy security. So if this overseas energy development is going to invest in agriculture, they will have to provide security for them. But we know that agriculture means a lot of tilling the land. Interesting. And we're not talking about small acres of land now. We're talking about big ones. Somebody says, and I quote on TikTok, it is for the exploitation of the resources, especially precious stones and lithium. Well, you don't have to go too far. They're not just investing in agriculture. They're also going to invest in green energy. So you have enough solar panel because Nigeria does not have electricity. They would also invest in gold. Osun has a lot of gold. I have evidence sent to me by someone of the gold moving out of Nigeria, Boshin where at the airport. I'm not going to tell you which of the airport for security reason. I know the airline that moves it and I know where it's heading to. And if I go to my OEC, where it's going, you can automatically tell, because if I go to that, OEC, which gives me the data of where our gold sent to, Dubai is one of them, Switzerland is one of them. And these gold are moved every week through the CBN. A lot of you don't know what is going on in Nigeria. Now, wow, we have, and I'm not saying this is with the way bill. Any many details in a wait. I have the picture. And this has been going on during the Buhari time. I don't know as of today, because I haven't been in contact with that person, but during Buhari time, this information was coming to me. A lot of you don't know what is moved. When they move those things now, it doesn't go with a lot of heavy security as well. low-key security, but it comes through the central bank. But I have to protect that individual until Toba confirm for me until they don't law at the time he wants to, because I know he's going to leave. Then I'll show it on the social media. You'll see pure gold. And me and you, they suffer. And do you know that the commodity of the gold export out of Nigeria is so low because they are not accounted for? I'm sure you don't know that, is it? How you gonna know now when we are all struggling? No, I don't chop now. They say like sleep won't catch me now. Mr. Ogusi said the company will invest in agriculture, green energy, gold, lithium, and other mineral resources in Ile-Ife, in Osun State. According to him, the Chinese company will also focus on developing agriculture, mechanized farming, and producing cocoa in large quantities. Very good. At least we're opening up our land to foreigners. We don't know the value of our land anymore. The ruler stated that the MOU would help Osun indigenes enjoy investment flow while assuring that the company would not disappoint in fund. Nigeria ni wo. So kábíyèsí ti bá wa wọ́n tí adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín kábíyèsí ẹ ṣé gan ni sà. Wọ́n ti bá wa wọ́n tó ní dọ́là tó máa kó wá sí Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n convert sí náírà. Oh, àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ ń lo dọ́là náà owó ìlú wọn. But whatever they're doing, we're talking about billions of naira, this kind of project. But in return, what are they going to get? In return, Kiloma get. The partnership was signed yesterday with the China Overseas Technology Development Company Limited. It's going to create over 50,000 employment opportunities for the Osun indigenes. Mr. Ogunwusi explained the company will first invest in agriculture and will set up a cocoa processing plant in Ile-Ife, which will serve as its agricultural hub. The Ife monarch added, the company will farm on over 20 hectares of land. Hectares, Hectares, 20,000, to generate green energy using solar, which is starting from this place. House will be powered by solar 100% within the next 30 to 60 days when it is completed. So the whole palace will not need generator. What I could generator can destroy some few months ago. So it's a good thing that the palace will no longer have to rely on generator because NEPA is not helping our palace. Buckingham Palace. I want on the generator. Who born them? Taloba kọ́kọ́ níná before governor ní Osun State. You can see the problem ahead. Kí palace ọba wa kọ́ máa fi generator fi started tọ́ba múná lọ. Taloba kọ́kọ́ ní iná ní gbogbo Osun State before anybody. It just shows that. Mr. Ogunwusi said further, the future of Nigeria oil and gas. Our business on oil and gas. I remember we saw a story so many times. I was there when Baba Jebu Petrolex opened in the Jebu waterside, the biggest farm tank in Africa. I don't know whether it's still in operation. I don't know. But I had the privilege to be in that same complex while it was being built. And when it was launched, Oni was there. Orúbẹ̀yẹn ní agbára because the air condition failed on that day. Ọbásanjọ́ said, ìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣerú kan báyìí, kó má tọwọ́ bọ̀ lójú. It was meant to be a closed enclave banquet room that was built with air condition surrounding every inside. Tó yẹ pé ó yẹ kó máa tutù mọ́ wa lára ni. Ọmọ àwọn èèyàn sweat bí the generator failed to power those things. They tested it a day before. Everything was working. No be Ìjẹ̀bú ni. Ìbẹ́yìn Ìjẹ̀bú náà ni. Àwa ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú rèé wà. Mo kí Alájà Sherifa. Petrolex. I was there when it was. Mo sọ fún pé ìyàwó rí dé mi. Ìkànnà ìyàwó ẹ̀ was ready to take me away to Kano on a private helicopter if I was prepared to go with her. Kí ló máa ṣe sugar boy. Ẹ̀rìn náà bá ti dolówó rẹpẹtẹ báyìí. But I will have to do whatever they ask me to do. And probably I will not even be yet anyway with you guys because you come and got a bit Danny. But in a But since I am not, I am asking if you were the one that Yahweh did me, oh my company did me, Google it. And we look for Nigeria near. One of the wives was ready to take me on a private charter helicopter back. Helicopter back, Osibajo came in. Obasanjo was there. Baba Jebu came with his big gold. But the air condition failed to work. End of that is all rent and funny. Party lagbo. Only on FIFA had his own private fan in the vehicle. All of Bijade Walat in the motor, or Bisiwa Joba, Kulima Fategun Sabalara. Very beautiful place. Ijebu waterside. We want to Mountain London, Nigeria. That place was packed with who is who. We're talking about oil and gas. Papa Jebu The governor was there. The vice president was there. Osibajo came. And I was there as well. I remember uploading one of the pictures on my Facebook that was closed down now. The Facebook Timokokoni in 2007. I was getting calls continuously, bombarded. People wanted me just to connect them with people in that building, in that particular event. Oil and gas. That's why Nigeria has money. The same oil and gas is what Ooni of Ife is talking about. Mr. Guisi said the future of Nigeria, instead of saying the future of Yoruba is oil and gas. He says, and I quote, the future of Nigeria, oil and gas lies in the lithium, and we are preparing the Chinese to take care of that for us. You can see we're in a big mess. Program some of you will probably say, Koikimedia, I mean, I'm not sorry anyway, but how did you? I'm sure some of you read my presentation last night. It was 1 hour. If you don't remember what I said, oh, Nisha kuro ninu seclusion. And as Yoruba, we believe in a lot of who we are. And I said, and if I remember what I said, even if I didn't say the way I said it last night, that there would have been a message delivered to Oni during that communication between whoever was there and him. These are very, very spiritual thing I'm talking now. So the question is, was the message that was delivered to Oni to tell us to remain in Nigeria while Tinubu is working his way out to dissolve Nigeria? If Tinubu failed to dissolve Nigeria peacefully within a timeline that Tinubu is going to be there, let us go and prepare for war after 8 years. That's Tinubu 8 years. That was what I said. And I didn't even read this. Because while I was saying that, this event must have happened in the afternoon in Ile-Ife. And I didn't see, because the communique just came out today. I mean, I don't know whether some people read it yesterday. So Taba Belosi, the Yoruba spiritual side, that the king is telling us that the future of Ile Yoruba is in oil and gas, which I know, but it will be managed by the Chinese on our behalf. That's what they're telling us. Have you money? Oh, you don't know? Okay, now you know. Oil and gas. That's why they can make Dangote refinery that has what it takes to produce not just petrol, it will produce fertilizer as well. Yoruba is in a big, deep shit. Big mess, Lawa, no? Big mess. Lewa, you know. Nobody must abuse the king on the platform. Mute it, I think, Bobby. Nobody will come on this show and abuse the king. Not disconnect him. You can pass your message without any reference of abuse. I will not tolerate that. Everyone's okay.
Gbogbo tó ti ń ṣe pápátá yìí sọ ẹ̀mọ̀jà tọrọ mìíràjì ni mìíràjì pápátá ni àwọn tó ń pèpè fún orílẹ̀-èdè wa ní ká focus. Ṣé ààrẹ ọmọ Yorùbá tó lè ìfẹ́ ìsílẹ̀ Yorùbá láì ní the Chinese company? Ẹ̀yin pé wọ́n kàn fi wá play game ni. Pé tómi tí omi bá gbóná ó máa yé péré. Nígbà tó bá ní wọ́n ní di 20,000 ní kind of land, ẹjọ́ gbà tó bá ti jí wọn gbé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kí ni impact wo security wọn náà fún ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Láìpẹ́ ní ó ní ìjọ ọlọ́pàá gan-an. Oníkan tó lè ṣe ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ní gbogbo àtó jí ẹ̀kọ́ máa rìn lọ. So message tí wọ́n gbà jáde nínú ìsọyà tí wọ́n wà wọn ò lè sọ síta fún anybody. Àwọn tó máa ń pa ò lè jẹ́ ní méjì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mẹ́ta. So pé àwọn pé Nàìjíríà máa pín ìyẹn ńlá ni wọ́n mọ̀. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n kàn sí play game ni. So àwa ni ká focus. Ká lè ní nǹkan tá à ń fẹ́, ká lè àṣìpọ̀ ẹ̀yìn time. So kó má take wa lọ because àwọn àpẹẹrẹ àwọn tó máa ń fa ìrìnàjò yẹn gbìn. Bẹ̀ẹ̀ tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá ti ń gbóná tí olóko lè lọ oko, tí olódò lè lọ odò, ẹ̀rí pé everybody wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ sókè. And ẹgbẹ́jà ṣe mistake 8 years Tinubu. Ẹ jẹ́ ká work within 3 years, 4 years. 8 years yẹn ọlọ́run ló ní bàtà àkókò. But àkókò tó ṣì wà yìí ìmùgọ̀ ọdún kan lẹ́yìn ká máa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀ ń sì náà ní ọdún kan ká ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀ tọ́dún kan yẹn bá tán ọdún kejì ká tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe pláàni míì torí ọdún kejì. But ọdún kan ń sì lóye ká ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀. Sọ́yìn ìyá ṣe mistake 8 years bọ́lá máa sọ pé ó máa yà lóògùn kó yà lóòrò ńkọ́. So ọdún kan ni lóye ká gbé pláàni wálé lórí ìsìn. So 4 years ọdún kan yẹn ká sit tight dáadáa. Àwọn ọba àwọn bàbá tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè tá ló fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè máa jẹ́ kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Sọ̀rọ̀ sí ìfẹ́ ètò sà.
The point was very clear from the caller. Can any Mr. Labini, we to comment sometime, but the zoo country Nigeria fear us a lot. There's no way they can track your Nigeria. You think Nigeria has the time to be looking at your comments? Irú àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n lè máa lù pé òkè ta ni Koiki tó kàn ń da gbogbo social media irú pẹ̀lú gbogbo nonsense tó ń sọ and all that. You think your country has that capacity to track down your comments? Ìbẹ̀rù yìí máa ti pọ̀ jù kẹ̀. Ẹ fi pé Nàìjíríà ní capacity yẹn láti track a comment yìí. Do you know how many people is on Facebook? Ṣé mo èèyàn tó wà lórí Facebook? Ìlú tó lè fún wa ní data, how many of us are in Nigeria ló máa wá ní technology láti track it down. Yes, tẹ́ bá jáde as a video, yes, I mean tó bá viral, wọ́n lè ní ta lẹ́ni tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ṣé Nàìjíríà ló wà? Okay, yẹ ká lọ gbé àbí ká má gbé, just like bó ṣe lọ jí dàdí yá ti gbé. So ráwa ló ń wá kò ń ṣẹ̀yìn, tàbí ló ń wá ẹ̀yìn nínú pé ẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ̀ comment. Nítorí báwo ni kẹ́ kọ sínú comment section, nobody is looking for you. Àwa báyìí Koikimedia No, ẹ̀yin ọlọ́fẹ́ máa lẹ́yìn mú ẹ̀yin kọ́ ló ń lé mú àwa táwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ló ń lé mú mò ń bá producer mi sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá we had a meeting yesterday gbogbo táwọn ṣe lórí social media yìí nísìn mo kí our boss Abọ́sẹ̀dé is giving them a lot of trouble and problems. All these things that we are saying every day, you know, it's not something that was there some 30 years ago. Ẹ ká padà sọ́dọ̀ ibi tí ọ̀ní ní àwọn ti fún àwọn Chinese yẹn ní 20,000 hectares, not acres, oh, hectares. So you can multiply that and say how much land ló máa lò. How many years? Mo mọ̀ bí ọmọ mention ẹ̀ nínú program yìí. The question is it possible fún àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá náà láti come together? I'm talking about real olówó Yorùbá and give that same investment táwọn Chinese ń give nísìn. I'm sure it is possible. Bí àtàwọn Chinese ló wà more preferable fún wọn ju àwọn ní Yorùbá lọ. I'm sure gan sef ọmọ Igbo gan ó lè wá ṣe that same investment, but we don't trust them. But they trust the Chinese. Òyìnbó pẹ́ẹ́pẹ́ lúkúlúkú pẹ́ẹ́pẹ́ tó bá dé London kò sẹ́. Ìgbà tí mo dé UK mo realize pé ọmọ English yàtọ̀ sí English. Tó bá rí bàbá òyìnbó tó jẹ́ English tó tẹ̀ tó wá jẹ́ tó wà torí ẹ pé tó bá lọ sọ pé are you from Estonia? Eston kini? I'm in English. Don't call. I don't know. Okay, bí arọ ni mò ń pa àbí rọ́kọ̀ ni mò ń pa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ Home Secretary wá sàn kankan pé media lèmi wà all the time. A padà wá sọ́dọ̀ mo download the video yẹn kí n tó lọ sí Star Radio. So I have to go on my Twitter. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ kan lórí Sky. Mo fi máa lò as our reference tá bá ti ń ṣe program ni. Simon Ekpa, breaking news. Engineer Otto Eze told Onhainze to engage federal government over Kanu's release. He has joined them after 2 years. I am activating additional measure of Idweka na Osun. Kini Sullivan Bergman, our Home Secretary, to so I prefer key Chinese cooperate fún wa bí. Yeah, I mean, if they are bringing the money down, kini Rishi Sunak is on padà bọ̀ lórí yẹn. Mo fi lọ mú ti FIFA considering lifting blanket ban on Russia competing in international football. Okay, interesting. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí. Ọ̀dà àpọ̀nowó epo náà máa lọ sókè níbí báyìí. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tí because many people are coming to this country they feel adapt pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí wọ́n ní ká ṣe. Then why are you here is the question they're asking. You shouldn't be in this country. And this is the problem that we're seeing as well in Nigeria. Tó bá yẹ pé mo retweet ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ mi ni màá ti lọ sórí page tèmi, but mo retweet mo kàn download ẹ̀ ni, but I couldn't find it after I did the download. Mo mọ reason tí mo tètè rí. And I was in a hurry for the Star Radio this morning. Mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí o. But definitely Orisky, yeah, only day. So what we're gonna do now, let me retweet it and then Ali Jade CB. I want us to listen to what she said. The Mawakani, speech that day. So I'm gonna go on my Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, please go on Twitter and follow us on Twitter, on all the platforms.
That carried my own parent, the wind of change that carried my own parents across the globe in the 20th century was a mere gust compared to the hurricane that is coming. Because today, the option of moving from a poorer country to a richer one is not just a dream for billions of people. It is an entirely realistic prospect. Every human, every single person has the right to aspire to a better life. As conservatives, that's one of the cornerstones of our philosophy. Indeed, without that dream, I wouldn't be standing before you today.
Okay.
But conservatives are also practical and realistic. Nobody can deny that there are far, far more people in poorer countries who would love to move to Britain than could ever be accommodated. Even if we concreted over the countryside, turned our cities into one vast building site and erected skyscrapers from Eastbourne to Elgin, from Hull to Holyhead, it still wouldn't be enough. The wind of change that carried my own parents across the globe in the 20th century was a mere gust compared to the hurricane that is coming. Because today, the option of moving from a poorer country to a richer one is not just a dream for billions of people. It is an entirely realistic prospect. Every human, every single person has the right to aspire to a better life. As conservatives, that's one of the cornerstones of our philosophy. Indeed, without that dream, I wouldn't be standing before you today. But conservatives are also practical and realistic. Nobody can deny that there are far, far more people in poorer countries who would love to move to Britain than could ever be accommodated. Even if we concreted over the countryside, turned our cities into one vast building site and erected skyscrapers from Eastbourne to Elgin, from Hull to Holyhead, it still wouldn't be enough.
Potentially, the next one, there's another one there. It taught us sort of àwọn tó fẹ́ adapt. It's two video If I don't say it to now, I know I download it, but I have to look for it. But I'm anyway, so eventually she might go because of our timing now. She was more focused on the immigrants coming to UK that doesn't want to adapt into the system here. Okay, let me do this way. Let's go and look for her on the Google search. Another media might be because Conservative Party can notice. So let's see the latest video. And to send through Cash App on Shisha because somebody is trying to send money to me. Omar rejected. I don't know why. So I can only hope that you can help us to send it to PayPal or through Kofi, which is very easy. Ashegoni, because I'm not going to mention your name, but I can see the message here says the Cash App has failed. So if you're sending money through Cash App, please, Emma, send them more. Everybody send it. Lati, send a Sinera. If otherwise, we still have other ways you can send it to us. So I think I have the video from. I just need a short one. All right. What she's just saying, anyway, just to bring it to a normal conversation. She only lay. Okay, anyway, so all right. The other one, that's okay. In the 20th century. In the 19th century was when Nigeria was put together. So our own parent left Kenya to be in this country today as well. So let's go back to Ooni of Ife conversation before we start preparing to wind down. So at our Chinese company, need 20,000 hectares of land to generate the green energy using solar, as well that one of the Majeki Palace Oba, will be green. So that means people run the Operation Palace Oba I mean, I don't know how, the palace of the king has to be in darkness anyway. So we expect it to be bright up. Then again, Mr. Ogunwusi said the future of Nigerians' oil and gas lies in lithium, noting that soonest lithium will be the only means to power battery electric cars. So Chinese is preparing the ground. Maddy Peace, thank you so much. To achieve freedom and liberty. Silver Badmos. But where are all these obas be like this? The future is not going to be in this petrol. It will take a while, but the future is in the battery. Kilampweni battery. The reason why this is powered on, as you can see right now, it has something called lithium as part of what is made to produce this, which is where the communication from here goes in here. It's not just for this alone. We are talking about the future of electric cars. Do you know that China have been flooding the European market with electric cars? Níbo ni China ti fẹ́ ní the intermafima produce electric cars here? This was going on, the EU are now thinking of, putting mass story here. China electric cars, electric vehicles to EU market. So let me give it to you. Take note of these numbers, statistics. So when they're saying that they're giving you 50,000 jobs, no, the Chinese company just need to be in Nigeria to take what it needs and send it back to China so that they can produce more electric cars. Because I want Nile Yoruba. Chinese companies, same like the one that's gone to Ilefe to employ 50,000 people, they are not going to assemble the vehicles in Nigeria or in Ilefe. They just need the raw material. But they'll probably do some bit and bit. Oh yeah, China has that money. And every Chinese company, let me put it this way, every Chinese company to operate, Chinese company, behind the scene, the government is working for them. I Am African say Chinese are moving fast for lithium. It is mainly for electric cars. That's exactly what I've been saying. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. China is currently the largest producer of electricity cars in the world. Over 50,000 jobs. And I'm sure everybody will be celebrating. They'll be excited, especially when they say Yibo Pepe. And me, they shout Yoruba Nation. Where we can, even if China is going to work with us in the future, because we don't want to be a country where we will be stagnant. They must be producing the car in Ilefe. I needed the first electric vehicle to get out Ilefe. Provide 50,000 jobs. And everybody, they're excited. Let me give you the statistics. European Parliament, this was about 2 weeks ago. Chinese companies exported nearly 350,000 of electric vehicles to 9 European countries in the first half of this year. Did you get the numbers? I look number and to consider the screen. I want to know whether people are with me or they're sleeping. You can see why it takes a lot to continue to talk. So that anytime Nigeria might work, we don't argue with you. Can the same Chinese come and put the same business operation memorandum in Ilefe to produce just 1,000 electric vehicles out of the ones that send lossy EU countries? We want them to come and build it inside our own town, not take the materials and send it back to China and produce the vehicle and then sell the vehicle to around the world. And they say they are giving us 50,000 jobs. Thank you so much, the Koikimedia backup team. I Am African says China and the US are the only countries that have lithium refinery in the world. And Ghana is about to have the lithium. Okay, so they have to take it out. So if lithium is just the same thing like the crude oil. Actually, going to Mr. Abiodun Monday. Maybe we should have partnered with China to come and build the refinery in Ilefe. Don't you think it's the best option, Mr. I am African? Or what do you think, our platform? Rather than moving this the lithium out of Ile-Ife, I mean, even if it's going to take years, I don't know how long it takes to build this kind of refinery. We're talking about probably something similar to Dangote. Build a sibe so that tabati extracted, come and send the sinube. They play ni kema sọ fún mi. Àbí nǹkan tẹ́ máa sọ fún mi kọ́ nìyẹn. Ìyàn kan láàárọ̀ sọ fún mi pé ṣé ìyàwó mi ló lé mi kúrò ní pálọ̀ wá sí kitchen. Can you imagine that? Ẹyọ wọn tẹ wà lórí social media, ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí kẹ́ pààyàn. Láàárọ̀ ìyàn kan ní, did your wife send you away from the living room? That's why you're in the kitchen. Can you imagine? Bí o ti máa ń rí ibi nínú pálọ̀, ó wá pa ó ṣe jẹ́ kitchen bó tún ti ṣe tàárọ̀ ẹ̀. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó ń dùn wá lọ́kàn, ẹ fi ń ṣeré. Mr. Cape sọ pé we are enjoying our tribalistic way jọ. Okay o. Ọmọ Igbo nìkan lẹ̀ ń lẹ̀dí mọ́, lẹ̀dí. À ń lẹ̀dí mọ́ ọmọ Igbo, Chinese ń gbalẹ̀ mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́, lẹ̀dí, àfi ká máa lẹ̀dí mọ́ ọmọ Igbo. We hate them so much. Àwọn náà like àwa náà, kò sẹ́ni tó like ara wọn. Ẹ ṣe gan ni, ìyá mi gbé mi lékè, ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ lénìí, ẹ wà time off. Ṣẹ́rí pé ta bá ń ṣe program, ìyá kò máa wọnú one thing to the other. Problem Nigeria kò ṣe resolve. Ibo la ti fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ọba ń sọ pé wọ́n fún wa ní 50,000 jobs. Èmi dẹ̀ ti fún ní breakdown in tí China gangan need. Oh yes, China máa invest owó yẹn. Wọ́n ní China ní ṣìgìdì owó. Ẹ jẹ́ kí fún yín figure. But kí tó fún yín ní figure owó tí wọ́n fi invest ní Osun State. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré rap grammar kan bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo kí gbogbo yín grammar tẹ̀ wà nínú ilé kí gbogbo yín pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá ní jẹ́ má bínú sí wa. Chinese company exported nearly 350. Nearly 350,000 electric vehicles to 9 European countries. Tẹ́bátú wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn European countries yẹn, ẹ ṣé gan ni Mr. SK Akande. Tẹ́bátú wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn European countries yẹn, some of them are not even up to Osun State. That is what is paining us. Because when you look at it and say, but I don't know which of the European countries, by the time we break it down, tẹ́bátú lọ́wọ́ àwọn European countries yẹn, you will then realize that they are not even up to Osun State. Ẹ fún mi ní fìlà, ẹ double Mr. Esekonde, wọ́n ní Koiki ele tó dé yìí, màá tún bẹ dé mi lé lórí. Ẹ sọ mi dọ̀bà aládé nìyẹn, ẹ ṣé gan ni sir. Thank you so much for the gift on the TikTok. We are very grateful. We need help. We need you to support us, not just comment. Ẹ fún wa lówó ká lè máa fi báṣẹ́ lọ. So coffee bot yẹn nìyẹn. Ẹ wá ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà láyé America. Ẹ kọ́ make $10, $20. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ send owó sí náírà náà, Mr. Koiki, 1,000 naira. I'm so grateful. So, ó dà pé èèyàn kan fẹ́ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ lórí TikTok. Mr. K, no, mo fẹ́ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ because I send a request to Anil. You can reject it if you don't want to talk. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Ẹ káàbọ̀, sir.
Good afternoon.
A very good afternoon. You're welcome, sir.
There was a time when you organized a protest, I think probably about, I can't remember, a couple of years ago when I was there.
And we met. Did you have a conversation?
Yes, yeah, well, never mind.
All right, let's leave that. All right. I think I remember because I could see the dregs. I think I remember. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Let's hear from you.
The Nigerian situation is unsapped energy in me. And I would like to go. I have given up. Because a country that have intelligent people in abundance.
Intelligent people in abundance. So we are not suffering from those intelligent people. Is that what you're saying, sir?
We are not suffering from it.
Wow. Interesting.
But but the more that it be, but it's sorry on social media.
Is it a cost?
Did we offend the gods?
Well, that's why I was saying yesterday that maybe the gods will have first a message to Oni while he was in that seclusion. But it seems that Oni's message back is that we should please, I mean, this is not me saying that now. It says, and I quote, Oni begs Nigerians to be patient with Bola Tinubu. Go ahead.
Well, even I'm buying no one back. Nobody know what to buy you are because only video call China man one at thousands of miles. Only boom rally. Ọba ti sọ pé òun ilẹ̀ yìí ní ilẹ̀ tó ń. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ fámà wọ́n ti gbìn nǹkan sórí ilẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n wá gbé machine wá Koiki. Wọ́n dẹ̀ bulldoze gbogbo nǹkan tí fámà yẹn ti ṣe.
Níbo ni kí bàbá yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ń ṣe mechanized farming là ń sọ yìí?
What rights
does the Chinese have?
Chinese man, I'm justified. I'll be doing that with one big China man, justified.
And the problem is that our people, not that our people are. Okay, Mongo, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Because of history,
so, my difficult. Yeah, I understand. My difficult. But these individuals are protected by the same government, sir. Oba Madofel, Eddie Robert Bow, and my Bow. Chef and you.
Mistake that is she. Gentility that is she. And when you go for all I involved over 500 years. And you want to see the same thing. Kamatarawa. Kamanirawalara. Yes. Raile. Hello, by to Nilenye. Kushi family. Ejo, Mr. Funlola and Mr. Funi. Ejo, Shefe Taile, Shefe Taile. Any compensation.
The lorry. Yeah.
She Oba, you figure out the Bekulu Wali Ilenye, Ileto Tanya, Iluwala Belenye. So every time Lenye Chinese man saying, who was pay 2 weeks time, who was pay, won't discover a clinical home. That is signed contract now. What are you going to do about it? We Oshi Opanikolama, the mini Wala Padu. Oshi president of the minister, the mini Wapalo, Wala Padu. Everybody, individuals, not to enable this system, this rotten system to be going on.
So what do we do with the climate of situation? Because sometimes, and let's just leave the self-determination, just talking, naturally now, everyone is talking. What is needed to be done, to stop some of what we are saying? Because it seems that as we are talking about stopping it, more is being added. More is being added, as the Oni says, is begging Nigerians to be patient. And when our king talk like that, I don't think people are going to listen to me and you, sir. Oni ti sọ̀rọ̀ now. Koiki ló tún ṣe. A ṣe sùúrù now. Máa ẹ̀kọ́ lọ, máa ẹ̀ka àwọn onílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀jà now. Kúkú ti sọ pé àwọn church ò dá. Ọba dẹ̀ ló wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn. And this is what ní ọ̀fíìfẹ́ Ọba Adéyẹyè pleaded with Nigerians to exercise patience with President Bola Tinubu.
when you're exercising patient.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
For people that have been exercising patient.
Ẹ wọ́n ní kẹ́ túbọ̀ ṣe exercise yẹn ní sà. Mo kàn ń bá yín ṣàlàyé nǹkan tó sọ.
I've got to the point of no return. I've got to the point of no return. People that Koiki,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
àwọn tó ń tẹ́tí sìn. Tẹ́ bá máa gbé ọmọ yín lọ sí school. Koiki tó bá máa gbé ọmọ ẹ lọ school. Ó wà ní abroad. Wàá kọ́kọ́ check àwọn schools tó dáa.
Ìyẹn kàn ní gbé ọmọ lọ sẹ́ni school anyhow.
Exactly. Then wàá sọ fara ẹ pé you will have to send those kids to that school because the school is good. So the same thing.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n bá kí mo mọ̀ dìde lórí screen because ẹ mọ̀ pé tí bá lọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo lọ mú paper jáde I have to be very pé publicly mi everybody máa lọ pick nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀rọ school tẹ́ sọ ẹ ló ti jẹ́ kí n kàn rántí pé mo fẹ́ràn kankan lórí ẹ̀ látijọ́ ẹ̀ tí mo tọ́jú pamọ́ wọ́n send letter kan wá sí àdúgbò mi householder I don't have to go into the details. Dear parents or carer, schools that admit pupils at the beginning of year, the Department for Education has asked all local authorities to write to parents of year children in our schools with information and university technical colleges and studio schools. As a parent and carer of a year child, we are contacting you to let you know about opportunities for education starting in year which may not be aware of. University Technical College, UTC, are set up by universities and businesses and specialists in one of the two technical subjects. They were established by the government to encourage young people to study technical subjects and sciences and to give them the opportunity to learn the skills that employers are looking for. They offer GCSE alongside technical qualification at key stage 4 and A-level alongside technical qualification at stage 5. Studio schools offer a range of academic and vocational qualification, often taught through project-based learning. Alongside work experience, students work with local employers and follow a curriculum designed to give them skills and qualifications they need in work or to take up further education. These schools have a typical admission ages to take people at different age to mainstream. This does not mean that you are required to move your child from their existing school if this is still the best option for them. Information about schools in London and surrounding area which admit pupils into year together with information about admission arrangement can be found at www.utcollege.org.
You see, our technical college, I don't know more technical college, Yaba.
Yaba. Mo gbé ní quarters wọn kọ́nà bá ń fọ̀rún kẹ́ dádì wa kan ibẹ̀ lọ ti ṣiṣẹ́ lọ big man gidi inú quarters yẹn tóbi ẹ má ta tẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn ó tóbi.
Those are the things. So it's not that it's not for the local university.
Oh yes.
There's no meal. You know, if I get doctor, I'll be engineer.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Okay, that's the university. But the rest you can study in
Koto stop it in your technical schools.
Yes,
because mo rántí pé gbà táwọn tí mo wà ní secondary school gan sef and mo sì sọ láàárọ̀ ìkọjá bí aláàárọ̀ àbánà art class lèmi lọ A and B ní art class C is meant to be technical and D, E, F is science.
So see, citizens who about take control like a serious uprising.
That is the right thing. That one you feel uprising yẹn is like we don't want that to Koiki. Our Oba sold us to slavery for over 500 years ago. Now the same kings are selling our land to Chinese again. These days, we are quiet about it. So are we quiet about it, want highlighted. Ẹ̀yin náà pricing àwọn kan ní ẹ má ká short pricing ọba ti ó ti bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Tinubu pé ká ṣe sùúrù fún mo gbọ́ yín sà.
This is what majority of Nigerians are on TikTok. Kò tó yẹ kó máa sọ nìyẹn nǹkan táwọn bá ṣe wọ́n ṣe betray àwọn aráàlú.
Okay.
So the same thing would not happen. We don't have to listen to the Oba. Because the consequences of their action then,
so, and some of us saw that because I went to Liverpool Slave Museum in because one jiggy, one found one jiggy, glass. Very, very important. Koda Morigo Shinapu goni Liverpool Slave Museum.
So knowing what I know about slavery, Arab no shit.
Àwọn yẹn tẹ wicked gan ni.
Listen to any Oba, everybody needs to do. No.
Okay. All right. Tí gbogbo sùúrù yẹn ọba wa end up because Tinubu is running the government now. We can see àwọn ọba náà ṣe tí wọ́n lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Ọba ní look Koiki in Dubai alone, Chinese company wọ́n invest $10 billion. $10 billion US. Ní South Sudan, ní Concept wọ́n invest $4 billion. But lọ́dọ̀ tiwa, they are now ready to invest double of such investment. Is that not a good investment?
See, yes, it's a good investment.
Okay.
For the Chinese.
Oh, mo rò pé manifa wa ni ẹ tún dárúkọ Chinese ni. Ṣé bá wà láyà ká benefit ẹ?
No, ṣe bí China ló invest owó yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
The population of Nigeria na one target.
Okay.
And the resources of Nigeria na one target. So àwọn máa ní how they say it, for the goods and services, money and way the population to be selling to.
Okay, so yẹn lọ ṣe ń send the over 350,000 so far of electric vehicles ló ti wá sí European countries lọ́dún yìí. Kódà àwọn headline tó wà níbí báyìí CNN sọ pé Europe probes China electric car subsidies as imports soar. France Financial Times 13 hours ago, China electric vehicles threatening to leave Europe in the dust. Router, China rebook EU after a formal launch of the electric vehicle subsidy probe. Commission begins investigation on electric cars. Kí ló mean by that? Fẹ́yìntì understanding it quickly. Chinese government don't fund the company yẹn lẹ́yìn tó fi máa produce the masses. What can produce any? What then dá wá sí bíbá? Ó dẹ̀ ń disturb market àwọn tí wọ́n jọ ń ṣe competition yẹn. But interface fi need gangan tó ní gangan ní lithium yẹn. Kábíyèsí ní kó má worry. Àwa ní lithium they lè refine it. Ìyẹn kan sọ lórí comment section mẹ́rin pé Ghana fẹ́ ṣe bọ̀wọ̀ tí bẹ̀rẹ̀. So China nìkan ló lè refine at America. So they are moving the resources in large quantity and take it out. But Kábíyèsí is a good investment. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè, I think somebody else wants to come in. I'm at Pareto ní 2 o'clock so that kí lè lọ ní nap before the evening program. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi lẹ́ǹkan sí.
Yes. Nǹkan táwọn ò understand nǹkan tí China ṣe. Nǹkan táwọn òyìnbó ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kó jẹ́ pé wọ́n flood a particular market. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa make it cheap for the citizen to be able to afford it.
Okay.
Wọ́n wá kí èrè market rẹ̀ produce another company tó jẹ́ pé indigenous market company yẹn wọ́n máa pa.
What's business here?
Okay, let's say pé dancing one electric
vehicle
company.
Yes.
The startup company. One man produce 1 or 2 or 3. Government to help more. China what you mean? Okay, in about a year's time or 2 or 5 years, company might you. So that would be a competition for them.
Okay.
So Koiki, what do? I'm not blaming the Chinese. I really, really commend the Chinese for the way they are thinking ahead.
So one thing, think like 50 years ahead of the game.
Thank you. I want to the Nigerian market below cheap electric car. So Kunle Abimeka to produce electric car, Terry don't produce. Why expensive? Because to produce it is expensive for Kunle and Emeka. And when you are Nigerians will do you think that Kunle and Emeka will produce?
They will run out of business.
Thank you.
They will even run out of business.
Thank you.
Yeah, they'll run out of business. Yeah.
What Chinese here, but one common dear marketing.
Mm.
And you know, Koiki, the reason why, before I go, the reason why China was successful,
yeah,
is due to one thing. One force and one in history won't be the French, the American, the Japanese, the British, wọ́n ṣe humiliate wọn.
Okay.
Wọ́n jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wọn forget the history wọn. Nigerians, Africans, we are just slightly because of TikTok.
Hey.
Làwọn wake up and sing pé some of us Nigerians Koikimedia tó àṣírí sílẹ̀ ní England ló wà. Nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ yóò dẹ̀ máa mọ̀. In the 80s and 90s, Nigerians máa pè àwọn Jamaicans mo fẹ́ sọ lórí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, mo mọ̀, yeah.
Àwọn ọmọ ìrèké.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Kódà ó dá wà mo gbọ́ tí mo sì fi wọ̀ lóyún ní 1998. It was a big problem between us and them. Mo mọ̀, yeah.
Tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn Nigerians mọ history ni wọn ò rí máa pè wọ́n ní ọmọ ìrèké because àwọn tẹ̀ ń bú yẹn.
Àwọn another generation of who we are ni.
Brother Funsho, Auntie Kemi ni wọ́n. So we are supposed to have sympathy for them, but mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí lórí TikTok ń sè pé àbá wíkì ń sè mo ti ń rí kíní yẹn pé àwọn ẹlòmíín some Africans wọ́n rò bí pé Jamaica is in Africa. Can you believe that nonsense?
Unbelievable.
Wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá realize pé Jamaica is in the West Indies. Àwọn bàbá wa tó kú lẹ́rú tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. And up until now, Koiki, mo lọ sí market kan ní mo lọ sí Brixton market. Mo dé a black man, a Jamaican man, a Jamaican, a West Indian man, tó ń bú an African man. Ń gbé ìwọ African this, African that, go back to this.
Kò dẹ̀ ọmọ ìyá pọ̀rọ̀ làwọn méjèèjì.
Ṣé ti rí?
Ọmọ ìyá pọ̀rọ̀ làwọn méjèèjì. Ọmọ ìyá pọ̀ náà ni wọ́n, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. I think there's a bit of free. I mean, I'm right because I think but our team in 1998, there was a flow between us and those individuals that are it was a big problem. And I think it's because we have to repeat again, the history was not really taught among us to know that we are still the same people. No. Okay. Interesting.
Up until now, you will see a slight African West Indians. But you will see among Australians and the British.
Yeah.
They see themselves as the same.
Benny.
Australians, New Zealanders. Because our more history.
What we just do is we can't give up because that's why we must continue to highlight a lot of all these problems and then we hope that one day the kind of what Shuwore is asking for, the kind of what Babakito is asking for, the kind of what individuals are asking for, away from the ones that they are currently practicing, because they don't practice the same. 1 hour life is Soronipa report of the committee, the National Conference of 2014. Even to adopt a in terms of actually a bit of impact, but Kiloshe, Buhari Denisi, Ogbesibe, Kote touch rara. Fasholade Nige Kama so pe Nigeria happened to us. Because Asiko ati another 2 hours lórí pé à ń ṣe program láti lo the first 2.5 hours lórí pé láti start radio so that mo de ṣe ń padà bọ̀ ní 6 o'clock. Yeah.
One day you should have a topic.
Okay.
Maybe for a week.
Okay, the history of what the kings have done.
Yes.
Okay.
We won't participate slave traders.
Because we keep blaming àwọn Ìgbò yẹn, but in reality, àwọn Bàbá náà play a role. Because I'm put to blame here pẹ̀lú àwọn Ìgbò, but in the nutshell, àwọn Bàbá bí àwọn coerce wọn ni, I don't know what happened, but they played a role, during the slave trade anyway.
We know.
Okay.
But you participated in these things.
All right. So by the Shimawa Yorawanisin, the Loja, another big task. Go to the farm and get locked.
Into that trap, we have to respect the Oba.
All right.
We have to question the Obas.
All right. I'm sure people will have different views on that, but definitely, as things goes now, a lot is happening. Yeah.
Because some of our people are ignorant of history. We are ignorant of history.
Iṣẹ́ pọ̀ tí ó wà nílẹ̀ kọ́ba Elédùmarè kó wà pẹ̀lú wa bá ṣe máa rí ṣe.
By the time I realize the same technique that our European law against us, China had law against us. They would pit one tribe against the other. They would pit one in a particular tribe. There is an argument among one particular one tribe.
Grandma wa concerning ní ìfẹ́ owó náà ni last thing àwọn ọba wa ìfẹ́ owó but owó ìbò ló fi kú lọ Ìdòwú Michael ní it's only Elédùmarè that will reward you. Ìyá mi Abọ́sẹ̀dé ní òmìnira láìsí jà ìjẹtàn ẹ̀tàn ni pé we must push it. Yeah. I think what we've got to understand is, message me emphasize lórí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé we must push our message peacefully to the university because we have a understanding that we have not done bad in the first 3 years, but we need to now re-engineer the push because Tinubu slow down. We must increase the tempo. We must continue to talk to people. And I'm saying it's not just one person. But make effort and see. University program Nigeria and all that, and eventually we can start breaking things down. And I think that is going to be one of the way forward. By the time Tabani hey, wani ya, Tabani B, wani koje tamani A, Takamani, Tinubu lo si wani be. Tinubu will be the last person to totally compete with Lawon North. Mo ti rí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá nísìn. Because ó ti lo Lagos State láti fi prepare tó ṣe. Money wise, he has it. Gbogbo àwọn ọba ó wà ní àyíkẹ́ after bá fi parọ́. Ìbọn ní kábíyèsí tí ń bẹ̀ wá nísìn pé Koiki mo mọ̀ pé o fẹ́ Yorùbá nation, o fẹ́ Odùduwà, ọmọ Oòduà nìwọ náà, èmi náà mọ̀ pé mo ń gbọ́ tó ń sọ bí n tẹ̀ tí rí ẹ, but mo rántí pé mo rí ẹ ní London àti mo ṣáà rí kábíyèsí mo dẹ̀ dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún wọn. But kábíyèsí ní Koiki, Ọba is pleading with you and the rest of the Yoruba people and Nigerians to exercise patience with President Bola Tinubu administration given the current economic situation. So, Egomi, on your last topic, mo fẹ́ yọ into the Mali focus láti parí ètò yìí kó tó di pé mi náà lọ ṣe nap mi. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, thank you so much. And ẹ má jìnnà sí wa ẹjọ́, gbogbo yín ẹ má jìnnà sí wa. Mo mọ̀ pé gbogbo yín lẹ ń gbọ́ wa ní abẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ máa email mi lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan kínú mi máa dùn pé mo sì láwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n tí àjọ máa ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ni. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, Ọba Elédùmarè kò ní fi ń sílẹ̀. And you can tell, mo sọ fún yín pé ní ìjọ Monday, Daddy wa kan 80 years old or 80 plus. What the days long ṣàfi pé ká ṣàtẹ̀rẹ̀ rà. And we're happy when we meet people like that. So, encourage you. Encouragement this is going to be the third program we're running today. 8 o'clock, Lati Beres in Soro. Ewo time. 8 o'clock ni mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ the first program. We literally had just 1 hour break láti 10 títí di 11. Gbà tó tún di 11, a tún to go on. A ti ṣe 3 hours fáwọn tó wà lórí backup channel. Ẹ̀yin tẹ̀sẹ̀ join lórí Koikimedia, ó ti di 2 hours. Mo tún padà bọ̀ nírọ̀lẹ́ ìyẹn. Tí bá tún ṣe tán, Star Radio máa ṣe tiẹ̀ ní 2 hours. So we are just trying to make sure that the message continue. We hope that our people will understand. So just to wrap that ọ̀rọ̀ ọba tá à ń bá lọ yẹn, a ti sọ pé wọ́n ní ọba ní nígbà tó bá ti invest in China, sí Dubai, wọ́n ti invest in South Sudan. Kí ló dé tó lè invest ọ̀dọ̀ tiwa náà? Governor Ademola Adeleke lauded the Ife King for the initiative and the management of the Chinese company for agreeing to invest in Osun State. We love investment, but we hope kò ń ṣe tó máa fi kó wa lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ. Mr. Adeleke restated his commitment to promote culture, tourism, entertainment in the state to improve the well-being of the residents. Thank you so much, Mr. Fab. Mokiyawa Grace Olushoto. Sanga Zilon, the Chinese firm CEO, congratulated Oni on the celebration of Olojo 2023. Mr. Celinio also commended him for partnering the company, pledging that it will adhere to the agreement terms. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó rí agreement yẹn báyìí o. Èmi ò rí o. Gbogbo tó kọ̀ gbọ́ ni pé wọ́n ń bọ̀ wá invest. So àmọ́ details tó wà nínú MOU yẹn ìyẹn wọn fún wa fún public o. Wọ́n máa kó máa wá di 20 years nísìn. Tàbá ní Chinese, ó yẹ wá máa lọ. Wọ́n ní no, I should not another 80 years. Àtúwà náà another amalgamation. Kọ́lọ́ ọba Elédùmarè kó ṣàánú wa o. Nírí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lórí ètò for now. Ìfẹ́olúwa sọ pé let's be sincere with each other. There's a sign that Tinubu will favor or dance to our tune. Okay. I mean, I want to be very happy with what you said because it's a good thing if Tinubu looks into the issue. All he says, if they no agree, we won't be here. And in turn, they took power from them. So thank you so much to everyone. I know we always want somebody to be live, but sometimes there's other program that is not live. So if you so I can not take a short break. Kí n lọ relax, kí n tún lọ prepare fún the next program nírọ̀lẹ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń bá wa darapọ̀ mọ́, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní lunch break, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ṣe lọ sí school, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe PhD, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà Nàìjíríà, Nigeria not happen to you. Ọlákúnlé, thank you so much. Mo kí gbogbo ilé nǹkan sí. Gani Olóyèdé, Aziz, mo kí Aziz Houston, Easy Dollar, mo kí ẹ dáadáa, mo kí Ami Comfort. Àti post gbogbo ibi tí ẹ fi lè fi support wa. Sonky, thank you so much. Quite a lot of you were online with me, and I'm sure I can need break, I can drive, I can share Uber. You know, everybody is doing everything to sustain, and I hope that we in Gramati retire to keep him busy. May Ledumare continue to be with you. Oshegoni, Easy Dollar, every day. At least me, I lost CB no. Oshabodomara coffee, $5 ni. What does that mean? It's just a kind of a contribution. We don't have any monetization on our YouTube. We rely on the public to support the platform to keep us going. Thank you so much. But my producer called me and I have to leave everything and go and meet him. The day before, and he's been in Ghana for some time, so we have to catch up with a lot of few things before and other. But Motija do anything. Okay, dear. Help me. At least my little son there anything. And then I will be back. Mr. Ladele Lamile Conse, Mr. Koike, Lion of Yoruba land, last man standing Bernie. And I will remain like that. Early frustrated me. Go possible. This is what I love. I know my sign as a so this is what I love to do. I am on the same path with Dele Momodu. Same energy, but Dele Momodu with the chop money now with the politician. Big man. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni Dele Momodu. Ẹ bá pè wọ́n ní sani. Oní wàhálà. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ àbúrò? You know, Yoruba people are very lovely people, but it's just that you around here. Èmi náà ti ṣe wàhálà. Èmi náà sá kúrò Nàìjíríà ni kí gbogbo ẹ tó báyìí. So what do you want me to do? So we just hope that more people will listen. Thank you so much. From Lagos State Dash Mayor to Ijebu-Ode, Gbogbo Leyin, Moki, Lekiti, Ondo, Akure, and the rest of you. that are in different African countries. Thank you so much for always staying with us. Dash me your name like me. My breakfast is finishing now. Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. I know a lot kò ní tán níbẹ̀ ọ̀bẹ ṣe ń support àwa náà, and we will not disappoint you. Be rest assured of that. Èmi ò ní kankan tá a gbé ṣe. Mo ti sọ ní 3 years ago, full-time job lèmi gbé dání. The other media might not be able to do that full-time. Ó convenient fẹ́ mi pa. So thank you so much. Easy dollar. Mo fẹ́ dọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ tán kù díẹ̀. Waris Dinado, mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa pátápátá. Ẹ ká play anthem wa. Play láàárọ̀ ẹ rán mi létí. Àbí tó fẹ́ lọ nísìn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ̀ play ká fi yẹn ká fi ra gbogbo ẹ̀ nílẹ̀. Kẹ́yìn náà tó lọ ṣe kíni kẹ́ lọ relax. Tó bá dago 6 lágbára Ọlọ́run, you know, I'll be back again for the next program. Thank you so much. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin elite wa, ẹ̀yin doctors, ẹ má jókòó sẹ́yìn kẹ́ni kò kàn yín. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ gbogbo wa ló kàn ó kàn gbogbo wa ni o. So
scissors ready.
Pass me the white berry.
Wild berry ready. If you know.
What God cannot do does not exist. Ó máa wáyé. Ìgbà yẹn lolúkálùkù ń béèrè pé nígbà wo ó máa wáyé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọkàn balẹ̀. It will happen in our lifetime. Have a very good afternoon. Thank you so much, all our mothers, our sisters, our aunties. Ọlọ́run wá pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa. May Nigeria never happen to us. Ó dàgó mẹ́fà. At least we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hours window to go and relax and do some other things. Bye for now. Anything now Latin Nigeria, we love you, we appreciate you. It's not easy with all the data you have to buy. Thank you so much, MixLR. Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep.